Crimson Trace CTS 1500 red dot. It's up 3-7, so I'm trying to, those defensive distances. So it's been holding up, holding the 0. I like it. Let's try some more shots. Slide doesn't want that. All right, folks, so let's talk about this red dot. I'm feeling myself with my old cigar. So, you see it here on my Canik TP9 Elite SC. Hopefully the lighting is good or good enough. You saw me shoot it, but what do I think about it? So, I have it here with my loaded weapon. I'll let you see the red dot as much as I can, hopefully. No, it's kind of light out here, so you may not be able to see it. But here it is. It is the Crimson Trace CTS 1500. That's the CTS 1500. And here it is in my SPA holster. Bam! It fits. So what I had to do with the holster that I already had was do some cutting work to the plastic. It kind of looks like it came right there, right? Yeah, I'm a good guy. I can do stuff myself, and fits right in there perfectly. So I'm proud that the plastic was soft enough for me to be able to cut it to fit this red dot. Here it is on the weapon. It looks so beautiful. What did I do? All I did was take off the plate that was on there, and within the box for my Canik, there was this. You see this other piece of plastic, this little, I guess, base plate, or I don't know what they call it specifically, but I put that on there and then put the red dot on there, screwed it in with the 2 screws that came with it, and it was set. What do we get with the red dot? You got this. See this black part is the cover of it, and some little Allen keys to help either zero it in or screw it on to the actual handgun. Can you buy this model in the store? Not that I've seen. I got this red dot from my brother because he bought a M&P 9 2.0 Performance Center, and it came with this Crimson Trace red dot on it. He upgraded to a Hollison and said, "Hey, I've got this. Do you want it?" I said, "Of course I do." I was actually at Pomona State Armory, and I found some AKV magazines, and he has a AKV, I don't. And I said, "Hey man, I got these mags." He said, "What do you want for them?" I said, "Let me get that red dot." He said, "Since I'm not using them, I got you." Now to me, that's a good deal, because if you look for this CTS 1500, well, you may not find the 1500 unless it's on eBay or something, because I don't think they sell it outside of it coming with a specific firearm. But the 1550 is a comparable model, and I believe it's sub 200, so maybe like 150 or something for it. I'm not too positive, but it's somewhere in that range, 1 to 160, somewhere in that range. I've seen them because I was looking for them. But I think this thing is holding up so far so good. That was my first time shooting it. Shot a box of 100 rounds through it, and it is holding up. It is holding zero. It is still firm on the weapon. I've been pulling it and racking my slot with it just to see if it will rip off. It has not. It is made of polymer or a hard plastic, as some say. Some other red dots, such as Holliston and some of the other ones that you buy that are pretty pricey, are made out of aluminum. This is not that. Am I concerned about it breaking? Not necessarily, due to the usage of my weapon. This is not a gun that I'm going to be running, tournaments with, doing this type of intense training for. It's strictly for CCW. The glass is a cheap glass, but it's holding up so far. This is not one gun that I'm going to throw on the ground. I will try to rack it right here. So I try to rack it on my table. It didn't break. It kind of messed up my table, but it still held. Let's see. Did that on the bench, and it didn't break the plastic. I mean, I hope it wouldn't break the plastic. Out of the box, how did it look? It's on right now. It looks like any kind of other red dot to me. It did not seem like it was hard to obtain the dot. I had to kind of tweak it a little bit out of the box to get it to, I guess, co-witness to these sites. It came on the MNP9 2.0 Performance Center. So I believe it has those RMR length sites or something, the red dot height sites, I believe, to co-witness or whatnot. So I tweaked it a little bit, and it's holding up. One of the drawbacks that I definitely know with this compared to other red dots for your handgun is that to change the battery, you will have to actually take off the red dot to get to the battery. I know it's many other red dots, especially the ones that cost more money. You can take them out by way of like a tray or something, and you don't have to deal with removing the whole red dot for that. I know that's a drawback. Obviously, being plastic instead of aluminum is a drawback. Cheaper glass is a drawback, but I don't have that much of an issue with it. I don't think it has shake awake. Well, I know it does not, because I lay it down on my counter, look down on it, and it's still on. So this light is going to be on this optic is going to be on the entire time, and the battery says to have a 20,000 hour time frame on it. So we'll see how long that actually lasts. I have had this on it for about 3 days, and obviously it looks the same now, which I'd hope. But I'm so curious in how long it's going to last until I have to actually change the battery. As you see, it looks pretty good on the weapon itself. I'm excited for it so far. I know some people talk down on some of these lower brands, or I won't say off brands, but I mean, it hasn't given me any problems so far. It held up while shooting. Like I said, I only shot 100 rounds so far on it. But my thing is recoil going to mess up the zero? Is recoil going to mess up it's seated, how it's seated on the slide? And I see no issue with this one so far. So this is a quick look at this Crimson Trace. I'm trying to have you see the light on it. There you go. There it is. So there's the old red dot. Looks good. I'm excited to have it. Excited to do some more testing and shooting with it. So Crimson Trace CTS 1500 in my kind of custom holster. That's how she looks in my waistband in the front. I'm proud of it. I'm excited for it. You already know. Y'all stay tuned for more content. Randy Savage 50 checking out.